Alright, so one comment or question that I get all the time is this skate 3D printed? Technically, it isn't a 3D printed skate, it's a skate with 3D printed parts. The boot, the shoe part is 3D printed. This material is not brittle, it's somewhat soft. Let me get one where I could show you. You cannot break this. It's almost like a rubber. It's hard to toe, but it's quite rubbery. So you cannot break it. This is the softer version. This is 95A, and there's another one. This is a boot for Sasha Sims. He likes the harder version. This is TPU as well, but this is 60D hardness. So this is much more similar to a regular plastic boot, plastic shell. The only other 3D printed part is the, well, it comes as stock, but it's the 3D printed sliders. Yes, these are PLA, so it's it could break, but it's not load bearing. There's no load on them. Most of the load is held by carbon, 3mm carbon or 3mm aluminium. So breaking this, it could break, but you really need to try. Probably the weakest point is here at the rear end, and only in that case if you really hardly try to stomp on them, hopefully by accident. But it has a beveled edge, so if you stomp on them with the other skate, they should slip off. This thing getting stuck, hopefully it doesn't get stuck in anything. So yeah, this is the only thing that could break. But I'm planning to sell this for no profit. So if you break it, wear it out, or you pay the material, the price of the material, which is not too expensive, plus you pay the shipping, then you could have it pretty much, I wouldn't say for free, but I'm selling it for no profit. Or if you buy one pair of skates, I could just give you the files of the sliders, so you could get them printed locally, or if you have a printer, you could print it for yourself. Alright, so here's one good question. Soft versus hard boot, hard shoe. I personally prefer the softer one. I know I lose power transfer with this. To be honest, it's not a thing for me to notice power transfer. I notice everything in the skate, but for some reason I just never notice power transfer loss or gain. This one will give you better power transfer. This is the harder shell, but I personally find this one more comfortable because it's just flexes, moves with your foot while you move with the skate during skating. This one is a bit more traditional, closer to hard boot. This one doesn't really bend, but it does have a little flex, so it's not rigid material. It won't break. You can't really break this. So yeah, softer is hard. I personally like the softer one, 95A. I think I'm gonna be messing around with the harder one on the 60. I think it's 60D hardness, which is even on a different scale. So yeah, if you're a bit more, how to say, conservative, go with the harder one. This one only comes in shiny. The softer one could come in matte. This is matte black, but it's more like a very dark gray. I also have it in white. This is the matte white. However, this is very pretty, but it's more prone to picking up dirt and stains easily. So it's probably better to get the white in shiny 95A, so that's the softer one. I call that the normal hardness, or you could get the white in 60D, so that's the harder one.